thought I fell off. I was just in the cocoon. I didn't go ghost. I went in. Discipline over distraction. Value over validation. Welcome back to the Philosofee Show. This podcast is not for everybody. Some people are cool with where they are, and that's fine. But this one, this episode, this era, it's for the ones who want more. I'm not saying you gotta think like me. I'm saying if you feel like there's something more out there for you, if where you at ain't where you wanna stay, then you might be right here with me. See, the hardest thing for me lately has been being around people who don't wanna grow. Not even spiritually, just mentally, emotionally, financially. I get bored quick. Not because I'm ungrateful, but because I know I've tasted purpose and I want more of it. So I'm picking my pleasures wisely. I've pulled back drastically. I ain't smoking every day no more. I ain't drinking just to pass time. Nah, if I do it now, it's a celebration, not an escape. I might go 3 months clean, locked in, then loosen up for a weekend. But I'm done making habits out of distractions. I'm at the halfway mark in life, and I've decided I want to live the way I want to live for the rest of my life, starting now. What I've learned in this cocoon stage is that tomorrow don't even exist yet. Yesterday, gone. So really, it's all about today. And the question becomes, what kind of moments are you creating while you're here in this wild, beautiful simulation they call Earth? What will you make out this moment? 'Cause that's the only thing real. This moment.
Hey, let this shit run,
On who? On me. My affirmations over real beats. You on your shit. You on your shit. You the one. Ain't nobody fucking with the fuck. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. I hype me up. Okay. I got 99 problems, but I got 100 reasons. If it rains, sleet, or snow, I'ma ball air seeds. Cause I gotta hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. I hype me up.
Yeah. Welcome to another episode of the Philosofee Show. You are here with your boy Tweezy the Don. We waiting on my people Daddy Rich to come in, but until then, you rocking with the best, baby. Again, you know we down at 6917 South Broadway. It is football, soul food Sundays, and from 2 to 4 p.m. you're gonna be rocking with your peoples. I'm gonna be putting you up on some game. You know what I'm saying? I am very, very, very excited about this episode because if it wasn't for this book, what's up, fam?
What up, dog?
How you doing, brother?
Yes, sir.
All day. So as you can see, my people, Daddy Rich up in this piece. Hold on, let me get you on. I'm just telling them I'm excited about this episode because these we're gonna be going over a little bit over the 48 Laws of Power.
Okay.
The book. You know what I'm saying? If people haven't read it or if you saw excerpts of it, we're going to break it down a little bit. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to compare it to what's going on in our life right now, you know. Okay. But before we get into all of that, you know, 6917 South Broadway at members only. Soul food football Sundays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. I always be ready. You know what I'm saying? So I'm ready right now. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all ready, I'm ready. You know. But come on down. Great food. You get to kick it with us. After the podcast, I'll be DJing, keeping us up on some good vibes, man. Last week was pretty dang good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and
yeah.
the week before was good. And shout out to the first Wednesday we did. It was popping. People looking forward to coming back.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm
Fast
saying?
flirting.
All
Daisy.
day, yeah, trivia and fast flirting, man. So
Okay.
come on down. We did more trivia than flirting, and also good conversations. I got some promo that I'm working on. I've been kind of overwhelmed for about 2-3 weeks, honestly. So y'all probably don't know that, but you know, I got some stuff coming later on that I'm working on. But right now, you know, I'm relaxing. But I got some good stuff for y'all for this week though. My week been pretty excellent, and also excellent for a couple of reasons.
Okay.
I've been practicing my, you know, Daddy Rich know that how can I say it? Sometimes I can be blunt. I can be blunt up front, you know what I'm saying, on some logical situations. But with that being said, on certain things I be kind of not going there because I think some people should already know this. I think I'm saying it. I think they want me to say it. So it's kind of like I don't say it. But you know what I'm saying? It's like you
Yeah.
should know this. But I straight had a talk with my ex recently.
Okay.
You know, and this is the thing we call, to me anyway, we call growth. You know, I give you a history. I have plenty relationships, 5+ on all of them. Some 10, well, except the marriage. The marriage, I knew her for a long time, but the actual marriage wasn't that long.
Okay.
So that's the only, with the relationship, that's the only difference. But everybody else was 5+. And I had 5 of those, including that 7-month one. So really 4 of those. That's a lot. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Those are relationships.
It's a long time.
I had kids with 3 of them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So these were serious relationships. And the one I didn't have a relationship with, or the one I didn't have kids with, was the very last one.
Okay.
So that was 7 years. So I learned through them relationships. You know what I'm saying? So when it came to me and her talking, you know, it's like we ain't saying this out loud, but we both trying to get off what we felt was wrong and all of that type of stuff. So, you know, while I'm talking to her about the situation, you know, my real issue was respect. You know, and I had to break it down to her to a point where I feel like she finally understood what I was saying. Like, it's like I was talking to her because I'm like, listen, I might say things this way, because I know me too. I might say things this way, but that's not what I'm meaning by saying this. I'm saying this so you can just know. Like, some people think, hey, I don't like blue. You okay, you don't like blue. That's not me saying, oh, I don't want you to wear blue. Oh, I don't want you to buy me blue, or da-da-da-da-da-da. You taking it too far. I'm just telling you, hey, I don't like blue.
Reading too far into
There
it.
you go.
I got you.
And that's you. You got to understand that's you. That's your projection. And that's what I kept having to go back to, like, listen, I've been through this before. I'm not mad at you. You know, it was a time I was not, you know, but now I just want really some closure and some ways that we can move forward as friends. And she was like, because I knew she was getting me, because she was like, well, all the stuff she was saying, because I told her all the time she disrespected me. You know what I'm saying? Where I felt disrespected. You know what I'm saying? One time, come home, all the wheels off my car gone. I know who did it, but since they're your children, you don't want to believe that it is done. That's disrespectful to me. I get why you did it. Like I told her, I understand them your kids and you don't want. I get that part, but understand what I'm saying. That's disrespectful to me. Okay, go to the next one. Your son pulled the gun out on you. You said, "Oh, he wasn't gonna do nothing." That's disrespectful to me. You get what I'm saying? That's disrespectful to me. I get why you saying what you saying, but that's disrespectful to me. And some other things that come down to the point she was like, well, she asked me this question. This how real I be, bro. She was like, with all that and you saying it because she got defensive. And I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Do you even want to be with me? Would you ever want to be with me? I was like, the short answer is yes. Like, regardless of what I say after this, the short answer is yes. I'm open for us to get back together and all that. But if you right now, no. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I think that you should go out and do what you do. In reality, to see if there's anybody out there for you. And I think I should do the same thing. And if we meet up after that, and we find out that we were, because right now we ain't seeing that right now. It's more, it's a back and forth, and because I was just like that, like I'm talking about this, I'm not talking about this for you to, I know what I did wrong. You know what I'm saying? You asking me about, what happened? So if it's a back and forth, we not going nowhere with that. I just want you to understand. I ain't just not fucking with you because I don't like you. It was a respect thing. I can't be with no motherfucker who you can't even tell me. She brought up something that she thought was something. Then I was like, see, that's what I mean by respect. If you felt that I was talking about you a year ago, you know, if that was me, I would have been confronted you about that. I probably wouldn't have confronted you that day, but I would have confronted you within that time frame. I didn't know nothing about this until you just said it today. That's not respect, sweetie. Respect to me is letting my partner know how I feel. Regardless if it's bad, good, or anything to you, if I'm still with you, it's not a bad thing. It's just something maybe I need to understand a little bit more about you, or that maybe you need to change. Either one. But it's not to control you or anything. Why be in a relationship you can't talk about certain shit? So
I feel you.
I had a good, great experience with that situation today, and it didn't get out of hand. It didn't get in no true. It wasn't no argument. It was a little debating in there because it's two people talking, and sometimes we taking things the wrong way sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and I'm gonna get off of that. That was that. I got another thing that I gotta say. Do you want to speak on that, though?
Go ahead.
I am no longer a part of the Carondelet food patch. An incident happened today, and I want to read this because I'm just having a rough time right now when it comes to things like this. So I put on Facebook today, right? Tweezy the Dime relationship rules. Okay? Number 1, add value. If you ain't adding to what I got going on, you subtracting. Elevation only. Okay, that's 1. 2, no man hating, no competition. A queen don't compete with a king. Any energy that divides men versus women is a red flag. We build together, not battle each other. Okay, that's 2. 3, genuine care. Don't just say you care, show it. Check on my well-being, my health, my peace. The little things matter. If these 3 rules ain't present, we'll never be nothing, period. So I put that on there. Now I want to ask you, is it anything, did I say anything wrong in that? Okay,
Set boundaries. Clear boundaries.
okay, so somebody decided to get on this stat and claim that I'm just telling women what to do and a lot of other stuff. So I deleted it off of there and texted this person because I knew who it was. This part of the Corona Food Patch. And told them don't get, because this not the first time she been on one of my stats and kind of went too far. I just deleted it though, and the position she holds, you know, I'm trying to be respectful and kind of just not go there. This, she shouldn't have got on, this don't have nothing to do with your views, sweetie, at all.
Not at all.
So while I'm trying to text her and tell her all this, she going there. She like, well, it's public. And I'm like I thought it was public for open conversation. And I put on there, no, it's not. I don't put stuff on here for people to get on there negatively. I don't, if you say something good, I'm cool with that. Yes, I'm being honest. When you say something cool, I'm good with that. But once it gets to man hating and you projecting your stuff onto me, because I don't control women, I give you a choice. I give you a choice. It's no control. And when she said that, you know, I went on her, she wouldn't, so I called her and told her, so you can know that I'm serious. I'm not like these other people that just want to argue with you. I don't want to argue with you, and I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to tell you what I'm saying. And if you don't get that, then you have an issue. Being public on the Facebook don't mean that you can go on somebody's stuff and just say whatever you want. I don't know why people think that. And if you do that, they had a right to block you or erase your comments. That's what it's for. And if a person really care about you, this is what I call, let me rephrase, not care. If a person really respects you, that word respect again, when I text you and told you don't do that, it shouldn't have been nothing else. Right?
Happened again with, but go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
Shouldn't have been nothing else. And then when I call you and tell you what I mean, that's meaning I'm calling you personally so you can understand how serious I am about this situation. You should respect that. What I'm learning in this lifetime is people don't know what respect is. You think it's laying down. No, it's called respecting people's boundaries. That's all it is. If somebody don't want you smoking around them, don't smoke around them. Or tell them, hey, I'm about to smoke, you might need to go. And it's on, you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to step on down, you know, because I respect your handle on that.
I'm just, listen, and this what I put a whole note and resigned and let her know that I can't be, I'm not listen, if you don't like men and you don't like, and you want on that, I don't have no problem with you. But don't try to press that on me. This is where we having these issues at. I could deal and work with anybody. I done been around listen, devil worshipers. I done been around them. But I've been around them. And it's been, I didn't, oh, you know, you know, okay, that's what you do. All right, okay, all right, cool. I'm here for this. You know what I'm saying? So in the Corona Food Patch, I just wanted to help with the situation. not jump into your agendas of LGBTQ. I'm not jumping into that. I'm jumping into helping the Carondelet food patch. I don't put your views on me because I'm not going to put my views on you. That's what I have to say to that person. You know, it was simple respect. Hey, don't put no negative stuff on my stats. Simple. Simple.
And man, when you go to clock in, everybody don't share the same views as the owner of the company that you work for. But we can get this job done respectfully and respect everybody's boundaries. You don't agree with everybody that you clock in and work with every day, but you work together to get the job done and respect each other's boundaries.
And respect each other's boundaries.
Could you imagine if I went in the refrigerator at work like, you eating asparagus? Kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Real talk.
man, the problem is people in society today, one, as you say, don't respect people, and two, have expectations
Man.
that they put on people. I've learned this year, I can't expect nothing from nobody but Daddy Rich.
You heard me? Real talk.
Now, if a person goes above and beyond and actually taps in and meet those expectations, that's a plus.
That's a plus.
But you can't expect it because man, as they say, will let you down.
Oh, man. Shout out to Nina Boss. How you doing,
Nina Boss,
All day.
Milwaukee.
But I'm just being, man, the social media and the way they curving us against each other, and I'm talking black, white, all that, men, women, it's sickening to me. I can have I do have my own opinions about certain things, but I know every woman don't fit that mold. They don't have to.
They don't.
They don't have to. If that ain't who you are, we don't gotta fight about that. Go find, man. You can find somebody for you, and if you can't, then that ain't. You can look at that as a problem, or you can look at it as that's just what it is.
Just what it is.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm gonna grow old and not have nobody around. I ain't scared of that. Some people are. You know what I'm saying? So you try to manipulate somebody to be who you want them to be, and that ain't gonna never work.
Because of your dependency.
Yes. Like, nah. Love who you gonna love. Be with who you gonna be with. And sometimes, like, with who I was with last, I had to tell, like, I know you. Now, I'm not saying I know how you thinking and all of that. I don't know everything, but I know you enough to know when you doing certain things. You know what I'm saying? So when you do these certain things, we all got patterns. So when you doing these patterns, I know what you doing, especially if you denying it. That let me know that you ain't being real with yourself. If I cheated on you and I say I ain't do nothing to you in this relationship, I'm slow. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what, So you have to accept. The more you accept what you did, the more you can talk about what other people did to me. If you don't accept nothing you did,
It's accountability.
it ain't nothing we can talk about.
Man.
So that's where we at, man. That's how my week. Actually, the Sunday that started today. You know what I'm saying? With both talks happened today.
That's a lot today.
It is a lot.
Woo.
But that's why I say on the Philosophy Show we talk about real situations.
It's
if
real,
we
man.
can. You know, some people it shouldn't be talked about. You know what I'm saying? Until it's resolved. But this 48 laws of power, like even like my ex introduced me to that book, not knowing unless she was fibbing, because I thought she'd be lying sometimes too. But you know what I'm saying? She do now. Like either you forget or you lying. Either one of the motherfuckers, one up. But she said she didn't read it. But you told me about the book. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, when I read this book, I peeped you in this book.
Oh wow.
Mirroring, if you meet like she was mirroring me today, I'm like, don't do that. Say what I like, cause I was saying, that's what I was like. I be saying, look, I'm not saying that for that. That's my saying. She say that she gonna try to say the same shit. I'm like, don't do that. Use your own logic, and she does that a lot. Like mirroring is a manipulation tactic. They trying to mirror you. It's like, nah, don't you like what's his name? Who made the song, the cornball song? No cornballs. You see, I was saying cornball. When you saw other people start coming around trying to mimic that, that's a part of manipulation.
Mirror.
You can see how it fit. You see how it went. You know what I'm saying?
How it went.
Trying to speak my language. Like I peeped that. You know, I understand if you around each other like that, and if you 100, this don't apply to you unless you doing it strategically in a situation. But because we 100 motherfuckers do that together. But if you not 100 and people coming in mirroring you, trying to talk like you and all that, they on something. And we went through that.
Sunked it.
Synced it. Quick.
Sunked it and synced it.
Something and synced it. You hear me? So, but now, besides that, man, I've been getting some rest. I was popping up here like almost every day just to come up here, feel the vibe, see where I can fit myself in. So I was kicking it I was having a blast up here, bro. So since I need to focus on Wednesdays and Sundays. So I'm starting to get a little more rest now. You know what I'm saying, and get the promo game a little bit more in rotation.
Okay.
And things of that nature. So I've been chilling, man. I just been living my life, bro. And it's been feeling good. Shout out to all the people who've been fucking with me who've been coming up to members only. Shout out to Bricks, Montana.
Yeah, Bricks, baby.
You hear me, Cash Raw. Hopefully I see
Cash
y'all
Raw.
up here. Shout out to Moet and her dude Jay. Hopefully everybody come up here. It's 2 o'clock now. Hey, 31. I'm saying 3. I'm about to say the phone number. 6719 South Broadway. Come down here, get some of that good food.
Hey.
My mouth is watering right now.
Man, I'm just thinking about it.
Man, I'm getting the 2 meat. I already know what I'm getting. The pastor special.
Hey. Let the church.
Hey, get today that meatloaf. Oh, somebody was trying to say I'm like, well, I have to taste it.
Hey.
I tasted this meatloaf and it's fire.
Hey, I'm on it after this. Had them 3 smothered wings, had me licking my fingers while I was meeting the owner last week. There was no couth in me when I was eating last week. The food was so fire.
Man, I can't. Hey, it's on again. So, hey, make sure y'all come out, man. Daddy Rich, how your week been, bro?
Oh, man, it's been great. It's been great, man. Just working, man. Just chilling, man. Me and my wife, went out to Porter's Steakhouse last night. You know what I'm saying? Man, had a nice little meal because, our anniversary Tuesday and then a birthday Friday. So, want to just celebrate a little bit. Not too much, you know what I'm saying? I'm older now. I can't do too much. You got to have 3 days in between it now. You know what I'm saying? Recovery days. But, man, just chilling, man. Watching my wife laugh and smile, man. Finished getting, doing some more, getting the house together, man. I can't wait to get finished. Woo, man, I didn't know how much it was until I dove into it, but everything coming along, man. Met with with a company. I didn't understand that it was a hailstorm back on March 14th. So lady came out, looked at my house, my siding was dented. I can't see it with the naked eye, but she drew the chalk on it, put the flashlight up to it. I was like, oh, wow. Didn't know that it was dented like that. She got up there, looked at my roof, man, and I don't know, I might be getting a new roof and new siding, man. Just a blessing, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know nothing about the hailstorm, but she like, yeah, it was a hailstorm, and, sat down with the company, and the insurance is about to cut that check, so we'll see. I'll keep y'all updated on what's going on. Finna get my carpet in my living room and my new living room set. I got my money set aside for the dining room. I painted the living room, dining room, fixed my flashing on my chimney. Man, hey man, for real, man. Everybody's saying that bag, but man, just when you do get that bag, use it in the right ways, man. As Tweezy say, wisely. Wisdom and knowledge is two different things. Look it up.
Man, for real. Well, good blessings to you, brother.
Man.
And 314 Day, you probably didn't remember because we got caught in the storm.
That's where we was all together, yeah, chilling, cracking jokes in the dark, and man, Truth did his thing in the dark, gave that poetry. Yeah. Man, I forgot we was there, around the corner, so I really kind of forgot we was kicking it so hard. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Wow, what a blessing when the lights was off.
Blessings continue to go.
Man.
So with that being said, here we go.
You already know what time it is. This next segment is for the soul. It's time for Straight Out the Book with my brother Daddy Rich. I don't know what scripture or passage he bringing today, but I know it's going to be a relevant one. So go ahead, bro. Bless the mic.
Yeah, we in here. It's the Philosophy, and we are the council. I'm your man, Daddy Rich. This segment is called Straight Out the Book. So we was talking about, my week and how many blessings been coming and coming and coming. Mm-hmm. But now it's time to find out why. So today I have Matthew 5:16, and it reads as thus. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. So if you want to know why you're being blessed and you are a follower of the King, this is why. Matthew 5:16. Once again, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. The Father is blessing you.
All day. And you heard it. Straight out the book.
Straight out the book.
We'll be right back.
Yeah. Stars steady falling, destiny calling. Remember the falling, remember the falling. Stars steady falling, destiny calling. Remember the falling, remember the falling.
I remember when it wasn't about hoes and thugs. Let's go back to the days when we was showing some love. Cause my city bigger than guns and drugs, and my city's bigger than shootings at clubs. Politicking with a chicken, that was the mission. Relaxing, just sipping, no policy hidden. Burdens were few, see cats with the kittens. When laws came around, then niggas got missing. It was ciphers going down, we parking lot pimping. Cars rolling up, drop the windows that's tinted. Daps and hugs, show mutual feelings. MCs all around, it was stiff competition. We progress, this hip-hop agenda. Those without bars, we return to sender. Nights at High Point, I clearly remember. Shout out to Luke Mine and DJ Finster. The culture took form, it looked like a blender. Patience masses were patronized, consumed by the splendor. Euphoric was the scene, everyone was contenders. When giants fell down, it kinda sound like timber. I remember when it wasn't about hoes and thugs. Let's go back to the days when we was showing some love. Cause my city bigger than guns and drugs, and my city's bigger than shootings at clubs. I remember when it wasn't about hoes and thugs. Let's go back to the days when we was showing some love. Cause my city bigger than guns and drugs, and my city's bigger than shootings at clubs. I remember chicken wing cookouts, needing no lookouts, food stamps. I was scared to pull the book out. DJ spinning, speakers still hitting. Old school cars with the souped up engine. Cart new Glennon, chrome rim spinning. Clark Wallabies with your favorite linen. Hugging the block was usual things. And 2 for 15, I'm trying to get that cream. Before slime balls was slick and backdoor tricks. Someone deeper in the game and shit got thick. I chose to leave it in the game and switch my fix. Now I'm still here writing these hits. Hip hop is the shit. As I state my claim, by time these niggas notice the name, I'm daddy rich. I brought it back to the state, just hoping that these cats can relate. I remember when it wasn't about hoes and thugs. Let's go back to the days when we was showing some love. Cause my city bigger than guns and drugs, and my city's bigger than shootings at clubs. I remember when it wasn't about hoes and thugs. Let's go back to the days when we was showing some love. Cause my city bigger than guns and drugs, and my city's bigger than shootings at clubs.
Right, time for What's the Real? Tonight we're diving into Robert Greene's The 48 Laws of Power. This book is a blueprint for understanding how power really works. Greene breaks history, politics, and human behavior down into 48 principles. Each one is a survival strategy, whether you're in business, the streets, or relationships. A few key laws. Law 1. Never outshine the master. Don't make those above you insecure. Law 15. Crush your enemy totally. Halfway measures come back to haunt you. Law 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew. Everyone's got a weakness. Law 48. Assume formlessness. Adapt, flow, and be untouchable. That's the structure of the book. Timeless plays, written into laws. Now here's the real. Some say this book is manipulative, even dangerous. But Greene didn't write how the world should work. He wrote how it does. The lesson? You can ignore the laws, but that don't stop them from being used on you. Awareness is defense. Application is strategy. So ask yourself, 1. Which of these laws speaks to where you're at right now? 2. Are you giving away too much of your hand while others play chess with you? 3. And most importantly, are you using power or letting power use you? That's what's the real.
All right. So it's 48 laws. We're not gonna go through all the laws on here. We're gonna go through a few of them. What was said in the summary was Law 1, never outshine the master. Don't make those above you insecure. Now, I know some people, if you need example of that, I can give you the example here. The owner, this his stuff. Why would you try to compete with that? That's a respect thing, because a lot of these have to do with respecting what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whoever's in charge of anything don't need a person trying to tell them what to do. You know, that could be a negative and a negative, because you could have a leader that's not competent, but the rule still applies. You know, strategically.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? These are things that you need to know. It's not about, oh, he better than you or she better than you and all that. No, it's about respect and playing the game. Some people don't know why they got fired. It's because you made the boss feel a certain type of way and you don't care about that. But you cared about your job.
Facts.
What you thought. So if you do care about that, you need to know those type of things. Law 15. Crush your enemy totally. Halfway measures come back to haunt you.
Ooh.
You know, that's top power level shit.
Ooh.
Yeah. And we done been there. Think about back in high school, you know, or elementary, grade school. You fight somebody. If you don't make them know that they don't need to come back, they coming back.
They coming back. Yeah, they spinning the block, as they say.
So that's real. That's why I say that's the top-notch power situation. You know what I'm saying? Law 33. Discover each man's thumb screw. Everybody got a weakness. Women do that to men all the time. All the time. And you can say vice versa, but I'm talking about if you want an example. You know what I'm saying? A person, just like a man who wants to be a father and a woman know that and want to hurt him, she know what to do. Play with the kids.
Yep.
That's what that law says. You know what I'm saying? Law 48, assume formlessness, adapt, flow, and be untouchable. That's just good advice. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard, in my living life, that's probably one of the hardest ones for me to applicate because I'm who I am. What that means to me is kind of like, because you sometimes being formless, that means you don't really have, you don't show you have no boundaries. So if you go somewhere, just like if I wanted to stay at the Coronel food patch and deal with the situation, I have to become formless and be like, oh, whatever. But my agenda has to be bigger than, you know, I just want to help people. I'm there to help people. I'm not there to take over. So if I wanted, it would have been worth to be formless if I was trying to take over.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
I
saying?
get you.
So these are the laws that in this book. I gotta say that too, when I first read this book, I didn't like it. I'm like, this is manipulating, this like motherfucker. But no, people do that on a regular. Everywhere you go, if you read that book, you can see it in action.
Say 48 moves on the chessboard.
48 moves on the chessboard. And some people don't know that they even doing it. Some people doing it subconsciously. Some people doing it on purpose too, though. You know what I'm saying? I say back in the day when we was fucking with, I say RP. You know who I'm talking about when I say RP, angry, back in the day. He used, the law, use velvet mittens to do your dirty work. You know what I'm saying? You have somebody else do your dirty work while you sitting back like you ain't did it. If you got cornballs and goons who will go after somebody while you sitting back like, oh, I fuck with
Hands
Tweezy.
off.
Yeah, I fuck with Tweezy. But your goons who you mess with, that don't even make sense, do it?
Got the minions doing the work.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? So
That's how we got the Rico.
I'm just saying, bro, all these things are actually true. You know, it probably ain't happening in every situation, but you can find this happening throughout your life. So this helps you navigate and be aware of what's going on. So shout out to Robert Greene for that. And
Yeah.
And also, I'm gonna hit y'all up with a few things because I know I feel certain people only want to hear these type of things. Other people just want to live the Charlie Kirk life.
Oh,
I'm just saying, you think you can say stuff and just it don't have no consequences for what you saying, and especially if it's not true. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give some people some outlook on it. So Law 6, we got another one. This for my boy Trump. Law 6, court attention at all cost.
wow.
Law 6, court attention at all costs. Be visible. Whatever draws attention works, whether it's positive or negative. That's a law. Example, Donald Trump frequently makes bold statements, controversial moves, or trigger media storms to stay in the spotlight. Also, in the Charlie Kirk case, the aftermath of his death has triggered free speech debates, call for punishment of critics, etc., which keeps the story public attention. Why it fits this? By staying in controversy, you're maintaining relevance. Trump's use of media storms, even negative, keeps him part of the conversation. Similar public reaction to Kirk's shootings become a vehicle for multiple sides to gain visibility, which they have.
Which they have.
This is a law that they use. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump, well, that's one of them, and I'm gonna keep it at that. But when it comes to these, the reasons why I would suggest people to go and read these books, and this is just for certain people, man. This ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? There's certain people. If you want to know how power works and manipulation works, because it don't matter who you are, you're going to run into this somewhere, somehow.
One or the other.
One or the other. And when we be asking, well, damn, why this happen? And you know that invisible feeling you feel when somebody saying something to you, but you think they lying, but you got that feeling like, man, somebody against me. I'm talking to this, I'm in this environment and they acting like we all good, but ain't nothing happening. That's all good.
That's all good.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's when you know you in that type of situation. You know what I'm saying? So stay aware, man. And I'm gonna say this too. We ain't get to talk about this, bro. The Charlie Kirk situation is definitely a fascist situation. I think I don't know. I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna say some of the people that are defending him is defending him because of what? You know, it's one thing, we can all have our own opinion. Just like I said earlier today, I have my opinions about shit, and I don't feel bad about speaking my opinions to anyone either, but to go somewhere where you're not wanted and speak it, you know, lying, minimizing the worth of black individuals.
Wow.
What gives you the right to spew this?
Sounds like forced propaganda.
Forced propaganda. So when he get killed by a white American young dude, you asked for it. To me, Martin Luther King didn't ask for it. You know, he wasn't speaking hate speech. So these are two different things. And if anybody who black to me is taking up, I understand having condolences, and he didn't deserve to die either. What he was speaking on wasn't worth him dying for. Period.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as trying to say he was a great American, I can't agree with you on that with what he was talking about. As far as a good father to his kids and all that, I don't know nothing about that. And I believe he probably was good at that. But that job or that his stance on us as black individuals, that was disrespectful.
It's crazy how him being a Caucasian, he could tell you everything black.
Right.
Where's your black experience, sir? Where's the experience to back up what you're saying? You've never been black.
At all.
Why is it such important for you to even speak on it? That's not where you play the game of life from. You play the game of life from a Caucasian American.
True. So I think you should stick to that.
Yeah, focus on that.
Yeah. All that other stuff, just keep that out. Well,
Yeah.
he gone now, so
So you assuming
super.
you know how it is to be black. You have no idea.
At all. So, yeah, I still be kind of, how can I say it? Not shocked, but just at all at how certain people think. You know, it's not it. The more and more, and I think I said this before, the more and more older I get, the more and more my illusion of individuals wanting to come together and do the right thing is like gone.
Say get pushed to the side. Huh?
It's getting. I'm not saying it's not people like that, but I'm thinking it's more people that rather do the wrong thing.
Not than want to do, you
Yeah,
know.
you
And
have
it's
to-
crazy, man, because speaking of the Charlie Kirk situation, this Caucasian man gets killed by what they're saying, another Caucasian male, but the African American and the HBCU community is the ones who's catching the backlash.
Yeah, that's the angle.
Really weird.
Yeah, that's the angle, bro. That's the angle. It's a certain. Go ahead, go my bad.
But remember, back when African Americans were getting killed in the hands of the police, and here comes Black Lives Matter. We saying Black Lives Matter does not saying any other life don't matter.
True.
We speaking in the moment. In the moment, an African American and multiple are killed in the hands of police. We're saying Black Lives Matter. The white community didn't catch the backlash from that.
True that.
Supposedly cops did. But fast forward to now, Kirk, a Caucasian white male, killed by another Caucasian white male, and HBCUs is threatened and going on lockdown. I know some people at some HBCUs. I got a little cousin at there. And man, we'll come get them. That's all I'm going to say. Be careful who you threaten as a whole. Because my bloodline for my little cousin, we'll come get them if we have to. You know, so, man, we just got to be careful with all this hate speech and freedom of speech. You know, see, it's time to set some boundaries on what actually is freedom of speech. Right. You know, it's not freedom of speech if or like think about bullying. Two friends play amongst each other and it's mutual friendship. Not so considered bullying.
Right.
But it's when people are getting hurt, and whether physically or verbally, now that's something else. So freedom of speech is free when you're just stating facts.
Yeah.
But when it comes to people getting hurt and anti-Semitic and all that type of new phrases that they got that's being highlighted now, that's no longer freedom of speech. No. You know, that's hate mongering, bigotry. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be careful, man. It's a thin line between freedom of speech and empty racist bigot rhetoric. You know what I'm saying?
Rhetoric.
So yeah, we gotta be careful, man.
Yeah, and the only reason we having to say this right now is because of who president. Because we didn't have to we didn't have to do all that. Even when people did speak it, they wasn't doing it like he was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we done seen the Klan or the skinheads come out and give literature to people and all that type of shit, but not like that. Not at no big college with all these people here who don't mess with you, bro.
And who allowed it?
That's what I'm saying.
We couldn't go do the same thing. We could not at this point in 2025, September, right? 2025, we could not take the Black Panther Party onto a college campus while classes should be in session. Let's not forget, why are all these kids not in class?
Because he causing a spectacle.
And someone allowed that. Someone allowed that assembly to happen.
Yep.
And someone, as a result of that, is no longer, or as, let's say for social media, unalived. Why haven't we heard about who allowed that for charges to be pressed against him?
Yeah, because I believe them the ones who got him killed. The ones who allowed him to do that.
If they said no, hypothetically, he would probably still be here.
Hell yeah.
He might would have found another place to have it, and who knows the outcome.
Yeah.
But why didn't they tell him no?
Because they was pushing.
They would have told us no,
Hell yeah.
not him. So in law, they say silence is agreement.
Yeah.
That's all I want to say.
Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you the whole way, bro. All right.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean,
In our community, catching all the backlash.
that show you how it really is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy that I understand what's going on. And I'm gonna say this now. I'm just in 10, I don't know. I want to see after his election what's gonna happen. If we still go the same way as a country, as far as whoever the next president is, if he got a hold on whoever the next president is, or it's something like him, and it wins in the same fashion, it's over. We already listen. They done took away some affirmative action. They done threw away DEI. I thought that would never happen. And we just not tripping off of it. We talking about it. It's a few people. If it ain't about gay shit, ain't hardly nobody fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? They gotta wrap it up with some type of man hating or some gay stuff to make it. This is my thing. You can't. I understand. Like even when people talk about white power, you know, you can talk about it, but all of it. I know that all white people are not like that. You can't sit here and tell me it wasn't white people dying for the freedom for people. So all of them not like that.
That's facts.
So when you talk about all white people like that, you disrespecting the ones who's not like that.
True.
So people got to understand that your hate or your disagreements with certain things don't make it seem like it's everybody.
Yeah.
Because we all
It ain't
not
one
the same.
size fit all.
It ain't.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I see with a lot of people. I'm not Antoine Larry to a person who been with somebody and got hurt. I'm still that person to them. And you can tell when they talk to you. Oh, I don't want this and I don't want that and this. What do you want?
What do you want? Might be a shorter list than what you don't want.
Right. And it's like, okay, what we gotta build. You have to see a person for who they are, character-wise. They're not a cutout copy of whatever you thought a woman or a man supposed to be. They're an individual. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker might tell you he want a relationship, but if you watch him long enough, you see, oh, he just wanted some pussy.
The action don't say that. Yeah. Yeah, brother. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These are real things. A woman might say they want a man, but they really want somebody that they can put in that little plan in their life that they thought they was gonna have with their other man. No, it's something totally different. You know what I'm saying? These are what people got to understand. My people said it. You giving too much expectations for things that's not gonna probably happen. Even with your dream of being whatever dream you had when you was 10, I want to know, is it happening?
We think different
You know
now
what
at
I'm
this
saying?
age because of the life experiences.
Yeah,
You know what I wanted at 10 don't even fit now.
I was crazy.
Man,
We didn't know nothing.
we just everything was euphoric.
Man,
when
I
we was
was
10.
fireman, doctor, just repeating. We don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. And wake up before you wake up and it's almost too late.
Almost too late.
You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, for real. So, again, man. Oh yeah, did we get to talk about the Crawford fight?
Ooh. I'm a little steamy.
Okay.
It's not because of the result.
Okay.
I watched all the pre-fights. As soon as the mariachi band started singing, I was asleep.
Oh yeah.
And then my wife watched the fight and didn't wake me up. I said, babe, I've been waiting the whole day. She said, you was just sleeping so well and peacefully. I understand. I'll catch it another time. But boy, when I opened my eyes, he was like this. I said, oh, he done put a hurting on.
Oh yeah, he put some hands on.
Ooh, and then I started to see the highlights. The right side, when you turn back around and look at him like, I know you ain't hit me that hard. Oh my God. Yeah, I think out of that fight, Canelo learned that Terrence Crawford was exactly who he said he was.
Yeah.
Cause he said every time he tried to figure something out,
He switched it up.
he switch it up and do something else, and it was just hard to figure him out, you know. And hey, man, yeah, I think TC gonna go down as one of the greatest of all time. I think he gonna be on this generation's Mount Rushmore.
Nice. I think
sure.
he is too. I think he there for real.
Yeah, man.
If he win a couple of what he need about 7, he got 7 more. Cause I consider Mayweather a GOAT, but honestly, I thought a lot of his fights was boring. I'm not gonna lie to you, and that's you can't take nothing away from Floyd, and I never will. But if that man can win 50, he'd probably be over Mayweather to me with no losses, because he put more hands on people.
Man, he putting
And he
the
take more
hands.
hits.
Look, even going back to the Earl Spence fight, I was like, man, Earl gonna do his thing. To see what he did to Earl,
Like, what you mean? Did you get what you want?
an older guy at work told me, Shaw, ain't nobody beating Bud. I'm like, man, Earl Spence, man, I think he got something. I think he gonna do something. Man, he made him look like a person who couldn't even fight. I ain't never seen Earl Spence look like that.
He said that.
He looked like a dude who couldn't even fight when he was in there with Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford was putting paws on him.
Okay.
I was like, wow. And then to see him go in there and walk through Canelo.
With no doubt. I need
Yeah.
to put these the other way.
Beautiful fight though. It was history making.
Yes. All right, well, hey, we finna go to the next segment,
Yeah.
and then we'll be right back. The weight of the climb. Imagine this. You're standing at the foot of the mountain, lacing up your boots, ready to ascend. Your backpack is packed with everything you need. You got your tools, you worked on your strength, vision clear, and you have a relentless drive to reach the summit. Alongside you is someone who admired your preparation and said they wanted to climb with you. They marveled at your dedication, your endurance, and the rhythm of your steps. But the moment the journey begins, you notice a stark difference. Your strides are long and determined, but theirs falter. They stop every few steps, clutching their sides, out of breath. You wait. You coach. You encourage. But as time passes, you begin to realize they didn't bring the right gear. They didn't train. They don't even know why they wanted to climb the mountain in the first place. And so, you're left with a choice. Slow your pace, carry their weight, and risk never reaching the peak. Or forge ahead, leaving them to navigate their path alone. Now, compare this to a relationship. You have a rich mindset, a vision for your life that propels you forward. You see obstacles as opportunities, and you're willing to put in the work to change your circumstances. But your partner, they're content in the valley, comfortable with the familiar. They don't see the mountain as you do. And when you try to show them the way, they dismiss your efforts, resist your guidance, or worse, resent your ambition. Over time, this disparity becomes a heavy burden. What started as a partnership begins to feel like a tether, anchoring you to the place you long outgrown. The climb becomes harder, not because of the mountain steepness, but because of the emotional boulder you're now carrying. 1 year passes, then 2, then 5. You look back and realize how far you could have gone if only they had matched your effort, or at the very least, stepped aside to let you ascend. Instead, you're left wondering what dreams you sacrificed, what goals you delayed, and what parts of yourself you've dimmed to make them more comfortable. This isn't love. This isn't partnership. This is a misalignment, a clash of mindsets, capacities, and visions for life. To those standing at the base of their mountain, I say this: do the work on yourself first. Build your endurance, strengthen your resolve, pack your tools, and when you're ready to climb, choose a partner who is equally prepared. Someone who doesn't just admire your discipline, but matches it. Someone who understands the grind and carries their own weight. Because the climb is hard enough without carrying someone else's boulders. Find someone who lifts you, not someone who slows you down. And if you're not ready to climb, don't latch onto someone who is. Find a trainer, work on your strength, build your capacity. The mountain will still be there when you're ready. But for those already climbing, don't be afraid to let go of those who aren't. The summit is no place for resentment or regret. It's a place for those who've earned it.
Deep,
Yeah, that was one of the first ones I wrote.
deep.
Man, all right. With that being said, man, tonight we reflect with the questions instead of the answers. Think about this. Who are you carrying right now that never trained for the climb you on? How much of your strength is being spent on battles that ain't even yours? Wow. 3, if you drop the dead weight today, how much further could you move tomorrow? And 4, are you teaching your children in your circle to carry their own load or to expect somebody else to carry it for them? That's my memoir tonight, so sit with them, man. Answer those questions, man. These are deep questions you need to ask yourself. So, before we get up out of here,
Man, there's a lot of people carrying dead weight.
I was one of them, bro.
Man, the whole underground
Woo!
carrying a lot of dead weight. Don't blame Tweezy. I said it.
Man,
He's Daddy Rich. I ain't running.
at all.
It's a lot of dead weight, man.
And that's really one of the reasons why I straight left the underground for real. Like, stop even tripping off of them like that, because they don't, I don't know. It's just a weird, like, hold to try to keep somebody. And then when I see who popping in their eyes, you know what I'm saying, or whatever.
It's always the fraternity's eyes.
And I'm looking at like, y'all, this what y'all representing? Wow. Like, I see the little stuff that they popping off, and it ain't even the people I'm talking about. It's people that's linked to them. I'm looking like,
Wow.
this what y'all, okay, I'm cool.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man.
I don't even want to be a part of this type of situation. I was wrong for wanting to be a part of this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know, and the funniest part be the unqualified
oh my goodness,
who always has something to say.
because they unqualified.
Like, who said you could speak for everybody? You one of those low tier guys or gals.
Bad. Like,
It's all weird.
y'all can keep it, as y'all can see.
And
They
it's
keep it.
suffocating the music scene here. It's smothering it out. It's oversaturated. You know, it ain't. I'm not saying ain't no talent here. That's never what we say. But for those who know, come on, man. Like, at some point you got to say, okay, let's put our best foot forward.
Right.
And the foot y'all been putting forward,
It's boo boo.
that ain't it, man.
Nah.
That ain't it.
And that's the one, I'm going to say this to be honest, man. That's why I don't really mess with too many people, because all it's the showcases and it be boring. I only come for who I come for. Everybody else I don't really got to listen to, because it don't be what it is. You know, all these showcases be the same people, and it's like, I'd rather go somewhere and network and have a good time than listen to a whole bunch of people who ain't really about what they about. A whole bunch of capping, and I'm good on. Some of y'all, when do you get to the age where the capping stops? Is it a such thing?
I heard a statement made by one of my close brothers that say, people done bought their own bullshit.
Man, that's all I'm. Hey, we
That seems what's going on with the fraternity and the underground. I call them the fraternity. And if that's you, you know who you are.
Oh, they know who they.
You know what I'm saying? But seems people done bought their own bullshit. And that's why the showcases and the shows take a nice dive and won't get the consumer, the connoisseur of hip hop. You know, they tired of seeing that same lineup. Whether it's this side of the water or the other side, they tired of seeing that same lineup, man. And it's better out here, but because of egos and pride, it won't let you do better. You know, so.
Hey, my thing is keep doing what y'all do. I'm not mad at you. I'm not a part of it. I don't care no more. I got a lot of, just like when we talk about how our lives going. So, the only reason I would speak on the underground is because from history and just lessons and things like that. But as far as helping and getting deep into it like that, that's not my goal. I learned my lesson. It's y'all is for y'all, and that's cool with me, cause I'm for me too. I'm for myself too. So y'all can keep that.
We elevating over here, man.
All day, every day. I'm looking forward to becoming 60, 70 years old.
You know what I'm saying? And the bag just keep bagging.
Bag it up.
Man.
All day.
The bag just keep bagging.
Hey, but we finna go Y'all already know we got it going down today, Sunday. Football Soul Food Sunday down here at 6917 South Broadway. Make sure y'all come out and get some of that. You know what I'm saying? We got drinks. Always the first 5 ladies. The first drinks on Tweets to God. Y'all know how we get down around these spots. Alright? Hey, Soul Food coming down. Also on Wednesday, it's trivia and fast flirting night. Come on down, have a good tease of the brain. And I believe, what is it? We got the $5 blue motherfuckers. $5 night tease. Shout out to Doc Dillinger. We get 2 hosts. You got Tweety and you got Doc Dillinger hosting too.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all tap in to 6917 South Broadway. Members only. And it's members only STL on Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you tap in. We are open Tuesday through Sunday. Come down, chill with us. Nice vibe. You got pool table, dart boards, great drinks, great people, great food. Man,
Great atmosphere.
all day, every day. But man, we coming to the end, man. We hit that 48 laws of power. I'm gonna come back with a few more laws so we can talk about it, or we might break down a couple of more laws to so people can understand the concepts of them. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I'm gonna say this: what this book taught me. It's taught me a lot, but for the outro, it taught me that it is a game being played. And when you don't think a game being played and you're not playing the game, you know what you're doing? Getting played.
Getting played.
Because it is a game going on, period. So start getting into to the game that's being played with you.
Know the game, perfect the rules.
Man, talk to them. But we about to get out of here. I'm ready to get me something to eat.
Yes, sir.
And put a drink in my system.
Yes, sir. Twice.
So with that being said,
You know what I mean? Ain't that the way you heard me at that wedding? When we met at Tina and Rouse's, young nigga. Takes us back about 40 years, Yeah. Shout out to Danny Green. Focus on cash flow. Hold up. Plugs don't take pictures. Hold up. Plugs don't take pictures. Here. This a photo opportunity. Look here. This photo opportunity. Hold up. Plugs don't take pictures. Hold up. it on 3rd, and I'll teach your ass. Already him, just to teach your ass. Hippie, hello, now 5 the reefer. Mexicans call me Mota, mama screams out Jesus. Now cut this shit, this reality inspired. Kanye West string a bell through the wire. What? Retro, to get this shit right now. Black Andy Reid, call the show from out of bounds. Hootie hoo my ass, this shit lit. In high school, daydreamed about nights like this. Welcome to Bowling Green, we do fun so proper. Drank so much vodka, don't fuck with cold water. Hold up, yeah, plugs don't take pictures. Hold up, plugs don't take pictures. Here, this a photo opportunity. Look here, this photo opportunity. Hold up, plugs don't take pictures. Hold up, plugs don't take pictures. Here, this a photo opportunity. Look here, a photo opportunity. Got the pacing of a Don, memory of a con. Known on the L for selling that bomb. Knows that know me, regard me a hustler. Used to whip it till it was butter and hand it to their mother. Con little sister, scam little brother. On Browns Lock Road, all in the day of a hustler. Name Vito, I represent struggle. But you struggle from where I'm from, one day you gon' hustle. And if your hustle is pretty, what you have is double. And after you double is perfected, that is I withstood some sad shit. Sold real BBC on Craigslist. Hold up, plugs don't take pictures. Hold up, plugs don't take pictures. Here, this a photo opportunity. Look here, this photo opportunity. Hold up, plugs don't take pictures. Hold up, plugs don't take pictures. Here, this a photo opportunity. Look here, a photo opportunity.
Jump out the whip, that's clean enough to pull your mama. Black on black 44, call it Barack Obama. I see them watching, they watch me, but they can't see me. Well respected like Trump, but my move's not sleazy. Take it easy, baby, no evidence. Just put your lips on my print, I might pay your rent. I like counting bread, love when that dough rise. Hit it to the top of the South to holler at my guy. King of the bluegrass, may whoop your blue black. If I stack slacks, so come correct. Don't mind the pit bull pistol or my queen, mister. Put the cameras away, plugs don't take